Hey there YouTube, we recently rescaped this 150-gallon display tank that used to house some of our monster fish. What you're looking at now is the original scape, and here's a quick look at the new scape. Let's take a look at how it came together.
Jump!
The footage of cleaning it up and adding in the actual hardscape and everything somehow ended up missing, but the wood we chose was some locally collected cholla cactus wood from here in West Texas. I've actually got a video on that if you want to check it out. The rock was also collected here in Texas, but it was from the Benbrook Spillway in Benbrook, Texas, and I've also got a video on that. I chose it because it was the size I needed, but also because it has some pretty awesome characteristics to it. I knew the type of fish that was going in this beforehand, so I didn't need any type of planted soil or anything. I just ended up using a little aragonite for the time being. I'll likely be adding in either some black sand or some pool filter sand in the near future. For the plants, I went with all rhizome type plants, bolbitus, anubias, a couple different types of Java fern, and some bucaphelandra. I shoved it all into the cracks and crevices in the rocks and into the holes in the cholla wood, and super glued a few pieces down where it needed to be glued. I do have a video on splitting and propagating these type of plants for anyone who needs more info on them. For the filtration, I'm running a small DIY sump. The water overflows into the top tray where there's a mat of filter batting. Then it flows out of the sides and bottom through little holes, through some more filter batting, and then finally it goes through a few layers of coarse sponge before being sent back into the tank by two 1200 gallon per hour pumps. And here's what the scape is looking like today. These pair of blood parrots here were my wife's choice. She wanted these guys, and it says a male and female, and they pretty much run the tank, but the way that their mouths are shaped and everything, it's hard for them to do damage to anybody, so they're just kind of the tank regulators. Next up we have our beautiful salvini cichlid here. It spends most of its time hanging around with the blood parrots, Larry Bird and Lady Bird. Gracie and my wife helped come up with those names. We also have this calico convict here. This is a beautiful female, but she may be going into a breeding project soon with one of my males that has some really awesome finnage that I'd like to breed out. Our newest addition is this little vieja hartwigi here. Hopefully it grows out to be a beautiful specimen. This one is a young red terror, the true red terror, Festes. Also this male rainbow cichlid that's been with us for quite some time now. Last but certainly not least are the catfish. There's two sun catfish or eclipse catfish, as well as two African featherfin catfish. The sun cats rarely ever come out. I usually have to spotlight them at nighttime to even see them, but they are nice and fat and healthy, so doing well. The African featherfins, on the other hand, typically stay out all day and all night. They're upside down on the wood, hanging around there, playing around, chasing each other, chasing some of the other fish. It's awesome.
get wild.
Any thoughts or suggestions about this setup, or any additional information you'd like to know, just ask in the comments below. Do me a favor and drop a like on your way out, and if you're not subscribed to our channel already and you want to see more videos like this, please consider doing so. We'll have a full tour coming up soon, and an update on the huge pond build as well. Y'all have a good one.